So Wolfie and Zeph come through the frozen town of Hubsheim, and as they get closer to the edge of town, they see a shimmering light that almost like pulsates with little flickers and pops and waves. It almost looks like the edge of a clear ocean, like shimmering up. You get close to the edge of this. Eventually, this edge of this phenomenon, and it goes for as far as you can see, left and right and up. And you realize what's happening is this like bubble membrane is being affected by stuff outside of it. It's almost like it's ebbing and flowing, almost like air and other things coming through. Upon further inspection, you all don't have to roll for this, but you look and it almost looks like clock faces through the whole thing. Here and there's almost like a little round with a couple sticks in them, and they're always different ones. So when you see these little floating clock faces, they're almost always in different times flowing through. You have no choice except to walk through it, unless you want to try to do anything beforehand. Do you want to try to throw something or do anything? Or?
What is this place? Where did you take me?
I said you're not here. You're at the edge of town.
No, edge of town.
Yeah, edge of town.
Sorry.
Well, I don't want to just walk through it. So yeah, I'll throw something or see what happens.
Do we sense magic?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check.
Mm, 21.
So, again, you flow through. It's unlike really any magic that you've been around. Of course, you've not really been around time stop magic either. That it did. Because of this though, but you feel the magic emanating the closer that you get to it. But peering through again, you see the clock faces and things like that. But looking through this haze of like almost like this clear water-like membrane through, you believe that you might discern through the haze something moving, but you don't know if it's the membrane moving, causing something to move, or something is actually moving on the other side of it.
I just walk through.
Okay. So you walk through, and it's almost like how you feel like you're dipping your face through water coming all the way through. You can feel it pressing against you, but as you come through, the very first thing that comes through is your nose, of course. And for the first time, you actually smell something for a long, long time, like since this has happened. You smell grass, and you have wind. Actually, you can actually feel like a breeze pressing against your face as your nose comes through, and you feel air against your lips and your head. And did you walk through your eyes open or closed?
Mm-hmm. They're open.
They're open. So they come through, and once your eyes come through and the haze dissipates, you see what looks like a raven sitting on a tree, just sitting looking at you.
So I just poked my head through, or did I completely walk on?
You said you walked through.
Okay.
So that was all like this you come through. So you're through. So you can hear birds chirping. There's noise. There's wind. There's like everything you feel. And there's, like I said, the tree in front of you. There is a black raven that's there looking at you. It's not frozen. It's just literally there looking with his head sort of turning side to side every once in a while.
So I wake up in the restaurant.
So I turn around and see if Wolfie had followed me through or not.
So Wolfie sees this big shimmering comes through, and then from the other side, you see like a hazy white figure. That's distorted, almost like you're looking through something at the bottom of a lake 10, 15 feet down. It's all distorted, but you can tell there's a figure there. But it's not moving. Like I said, it went through and it's not moving.
Okay, I'll go on through.
So Wolfie goes. Well, do you want to try to?
Can I roll for something?
Do you want to try to throw? You said you were talking about throwing.
I did say I was going to throw something.
All right, so there's a rock down below you.
Okay, so what do I have to roll to?
I don't know, Zeph, what's your AC?
I just throw a rock through. You know, like
so I don't have to roll for anything.
At this point, you know that about 15 feet or so is what things went, and it stopped.
So okay, so I'm tossing something and.
All right, so toss it through. Where are you tossing it?
Where Zeph was.
Like
or is.
From the section he went through?
Okay, yes, roll.
Alright, roll.
I mean, I'm not throwing it at him. I'm just throwing it in the direction he went.
Yeah. Okay, throw it in
roll.
the direction.
But what am I rolling for?
To see how good
how accurate you throw the rock.
No, like you're throwing, like where you're throwing it to. It's like to make sure.
You could drop it on your foot for all we know. If you roll a 1.
Acrobatics, is that what I'm doing?
Athletic.
Well, that's what I was trying to.
Athletic. Yeah.
Athletics. Nat 20.
All right, so you.
This is gonna hurt.
So
I did not throw it at him.
You throw it, and from your perspective, the rock goes through, and you can't. It just sort of freezes.
Okay.
And but it went through, but it didn't fall. It didn't do anything. But from Zeph's perspective, there's a rock that goes flailing past his head. Mm-hmm. So, do you turn around and look, Zeph?
Do you say anything?
Nope.
No, you saw the rock come flying past your
but
head.
I don't turn around. I just snicker. She's always wanted to throw that rock, and she still missed.
Well, she wasn't trying to hit you. She was just trying to throw
I
it.
wasn't. If
I just snicker and say, "You can't hear now."
Since she rolled high, she did not hit you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't want to.
It did not change the trajectory of with her nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's like when you skip a rock and it goes down instead of actually skips.
But from Wolfie's perspective, you can see
stopped.
where it looks like the rock, and again, Zeph didn't move. Like from it's almost like it's a watercolor painting on the edge of it.
Okay.
It's a Van Gogh.
So I'll
Starry Night.
continue through to the point where my rock is.
Okay, so you're gonna go through till you like reach for your rock.
Yes,
So your
get
hand,
my rock.
Your hand goes through.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm grasping my rock.
The rock's not there, but you can feel you can feel wind on your hand, but the rock isn't there. It's going through the bubble.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So do you pull your hand back?
Yeah.
So you pull your hand back, and what you see your hand is still in the image.
Oh,
it's almost like it's been painted.
But my hand is still on my hand.
There. But again, it's almost like someone's painted like through it's like a moment in time, frozen.
Wonderful.
Let it go.
Okay. Well.
Okay, there's no singing, remember?
Okay. Well, as long as my hand's still attached,
it's still
I guess.
there. There's nothing, other than you don't really feel like the air flowing through. That unnatural stillness.
Okay. I'm gonna poke you because you're beside me, right?
No, you have to walk through the bubble to get him. He's outside the bubble.
So you reach and you poke, and it's not there. It's like there's nothing there in the image.
Not there.
So, and again, if you pull your hand back, it shows your finger reaching towards where he is, but it's no longer there.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through.
So
it's fine.
So you go. How fast do you go through?
Are you going to leave a picture or a blur?
I'm just asking how fast.
Just my normal.
Normal speed. So you didn't like go through it.
No.
Okay, because this is an unnatural thing for a druid. I would say this is.
So I'm not
So
going quickly
do you dash
at all.
through it,
No.
Oh, so you walk slowly through
No,
it?
I just walk
30
normally.
feet.
My normal speed.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna
normal
walk.
cruising speed. So Zeph, how far did you move from the from the bubble, the membrane?
Just a couple feet.
So,
I'm
I just
not
walked
buying
into
it.
them, didn't I?
so a couple feet.
Mm-hmm.
So not past 5. So you all are sharing a space, and Wolfie, your head cracks into the back of Zeph's head because you all technically cannot share a space. So do you have a headbutt?
I don't think.
Roll
so.
for an unarmed strike.
It's a +3, but it doesn't do any damage.
So roll it. Does the C? Is it a 0? Is it really a 0? I don't know. Yeah, that's funny. It just does a 0.
14.
So,
It hits.
so it's enough for it to be like, well, it's not enough to do damage, but it's enough to be like, doop. So luckily you didn't get skewered by the horns.
Mess with the bolt.
Hers sort of go back, so still.
And they're hidden.
Well, they're sort of in your headpiece. So I'm assuming the Zeph will then move forward out of the way. So
I'll pushing me around.
does that give you reason to look back? Actually, finally.
Yeah.
All right. So you turn and look, and you're looking now, and there's this giant bubble. Like it looks like a giant water drop to you. Like you can see yourself reflecting. You cannot see into this bubble. So you also see something very odd now. The raven that was on the tree is now perched on top of the bubble, standing on the bubble, not going in.
Do I know what kind of, or what the purpose of that raven is for being here?
It's just there. It's like you might be able to do some type of insight.
Do I know I'm in a bubble?
You're outside the bubble
You're
now.
outside the bubble now.
Do I know I was in a bubble?
Yeah, like it's just
If you turn around and look.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
So
Okay.
it's a bird.
Is the bird
Okay, I was
making
just
It's
wondering
noise?
if there was any
you're-
significance of
You're
the raven.
you're wondering what raven tastes like.
Salted raven.
Yeah, it's like salted raven.
Is the
He
raven
wasn't
making
there
a
for-
noise?
He wasn't there for any of that stuff.
Is it making a noise? Like, can I hear it? Because I'm a druid, so
Yeah.
nature, bird, raven.
It's just the bird just looking at you. You can talk to it.
Okay,
You have the
so
ability, right?
yeah,
Wait, you have to cast that though.
I don't think.
Yes, Bounty has the always on.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
So does he.
Okay,
Well, it's
wait a minute.
considered at will, but
Yeah. So hers is like always on. I don't know if it.
Animal friendship. Speak with animals.
Yeah,
Okay, I
that's a
can.
spell. That's a spell slot for her.
It's a charge. It's a 1C.
concentration.
That's,
No,
Yeah, let's cast.
that's a charge.
it's my staff.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
it's a
it's
charge.
one charge.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm speaking to the raven, and I'm asking. Ooh, I'm
Ate too much
asking.
pizza too fast.
I'm not speaking to it meanly. It's an animal. I love animals. I'm just gonna see.
What do you want to ask it?
Why are you here?
So I've been tasked. So the raven sort of looks at you and it squawks to Zeph, but it says I've been tasked to watch this. For my lady, the Raven Queen, or the Raven Goddess, if you will. It's like rules have been broken, and all of us deities have been warned not to interfere with this. So we are watching.
What are you? Do you know what rules have been broken?
It's like someone has came to this realm without having the proper credentials to come to this realm.
And do you know who that would be?
I am not allowed to venture into this. So all we are here are to observe until this is corrected.
Do you have any idea how we can correct? No. Do you have any idea where the portal is that we need to find to correct this problem?
While I do know where the portal is, I am not allowed to interfere in the proceedings of mortals. It's like we have all been instructed to observe. All gods have been told at the fury of destroying this plane. So we are now all powerless observers. So also Squawks says, so you all are still able to tap into our blessings and other abilities, but us ourselves will not benefit from any additional prayers or whatever until this anomaly is corrected.
Is there we can tap into?
Oh, and then it says there's one thing that I can tell you. Is that while this Hubshine is trapped in this state, any that perished during this time, their soul could be lost because we're not able to go across planes in these ways. It's your all's job to find this portal and reestablish the connection to, out of the material plane.
And Bulwark's still in Upshine. That's Zeph's.
Okay. Is there anything else you are free to tell me that will benefit our search?
So my patron has great faith in that you all will be able to solve this puzzle.
Okay.
She's the one that plays the game and hits every single question when you're doing the role play. You have to go through it twice and get all the questions so you get all the information. That's what it reminds me of. She's like a very thorough player. No, it's very thorough. My wife does the same thing. She has to hit every single question. And I look at it, I'm like, no, that one. Bye.
Oh, yeah, she used the spell. Might as well use it.
Yeah, right?
So
it's very thorough. I'm saying you're good.
The raven is just sort of sitting like on a perch on the bubble.
How long will this bubble last?
So it squawks and says that depends on you and your companions now, doesn't it?
Okay.
I will. So I wish you good luck. So.
Okay. Thank you. We may need it.
And it decides to fly off to a far tree and just sort of sit again watching. Again, it's just an observer.
Okay. So, Zeph, are you ready to walk through?
So Zeph, are you ready to move on?
You enjoying talking to animals, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah,
And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he didn't hear anything. All right, so keep it to himself, just like him and his phantom.
Yep. So, and I can speak to animals for 10 minutes with that charge.
I'm sure that conversation wasn't super long.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, if I encounter anybody else.
All right, so again, you all go down. You go towards the path. As soon as Zeph's
I'm
following,
leading you. Yeah. I'm going first because I know
Zeph-
where we're going.
so Zeph's
You
not
can
been here?
follow or not, I guess. Whichever one you want to do. So, JR, will you move us?
So you're in now.
All right. So yeah. So you all move in. You all come to the cave entrance, and there's no one there at the cave entrance, which is sort of unusual. But you all venture on into the cave. There's still no one so far, but you all do hear some noises. And you turn the corner and you head towards the shrine. Actually, the shrine. So and you come around a gathering of a bunch of people. You have Ankil, you have Sir Charles, you have Bellany, and a bunch of others. Sort of very heated discussion. Do you all want to listen to the discussion before you get there?
I'm just here.
I'm just gonna go in. I'm not gonna eavesdrop. I'll ask
Alright, well, I
Bellamy
didn't
what
know
it's
if-
about.
Okay. So, all right. So Charlie, I guess Charlie, JR, and Christina need to do a history check.
Nope.
Because Zip doesn't.
No bonuses, and I rolled a 1. No clue.
Apparently, Ankil has been drinking excessively.
Oh wow.
Excessively, because if you can't remember,
There's nothing on there.
15.
oh, what did you get, Charlie?
15.
Oh, okay.
And I got a 19.
So, all right. So, all right. So this is how. So basically, you all have rested a day, and since the everyone left to try to break, Drew is still recovering from where he was brought and changed with like out of his were form. Like he was basically almost dead when he got turned. So he's still recovering. Bellany has tried to keep everyone calm since this giant bubble has appeared, because what happened from what they saw here was the darkness that was covering Hubshan receded and is sucked in, and it exploded in a giant, almost like a blackout of the sky, and then faded into what it is now. But in its place was a very large rumbling, and then they all blacked out. They forgot, like something happened, and and they came to, like when it realized they all came to at the same time, and some had tears in their eyes, some were shaking. It was like some were just absolutely it was like in moments of horror. People had dropped stuff. Their mouths were gaped open, but in its place, it's like they blinked and this is how they were, and in this giant bubble was there in Hubshan with the darkness gone. But everybody else, they all remember this. But 1 second it was dark like how it was, and then this large bubble. You all had been debating about going to investigate. You got some people that are wanting to stay here and make sure that everything's okay. Then others want to go. What side of the fence of these two things are you?
Am I on
Also,
just
Charles-
walking in?
Charles wants to go to the queen.
All right. So
Oh wait, I'm Bellany
you're
now.
Melanie. So I'm giving you the choice of what you all want. So Sir Charles, you've been wanting to go get the queen.
Because Eberwald's not back yet, and I don't know anything. I don't know what's happened, and I'm
Alright.
worried about West Haven.
Okay.
So you want to go get the regent and not Queen Ava,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
when
reason-
I say queen, I'm talking about mine.
Okay. So I'm just making the decision as Belny whether I want to stay in here where we know it's safe right now or go out where we don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. I will.
Doesn't sound to me like that's someone that's willing to give their life for their queen.
That's not her queen.
No, but she's not going to go check on Ava.
Well, I don't know why you
I don't know
guys
what
are
I'm gonna
just
do.
sitting around doing nothing. We should check what's going on.
So no, you're it's like you've just been drinking the whole time.
Are there going to be people?
What they're talking about it around me.
Yeah.
Are there going to be people who stay in here to keep those here who are unarmed safe?
I'm sure these goodly church folk won't be going with us.
Because I will go if someone is still here to protect them.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Ankiel is half
Drunk.
or more, 3/4 drunk. Because what happened for like with Ankiel, like that's a very unnatural thing. So and
So
this
he
kinda
just
doesn't- you're not
continued to
really
drink.
happy anyway of stuff. And so, it's bad enough. Sky stuff is really a bad omen for a dwarf. Sir Charles is ready to go. Belny realizes that they ain't no one here that can. If the three of you all leave, there ain't no one left to just protect the normal people. So and you still and other than
I got it.
Drew, who
I got it. I got a hammer.
Is there something I can do to sober him up?
do you have the you don't have the no contamination or
Neutralize poison.
I'll just switch people.
well you got both. So Wolfie, if Wolfie has something, does Wolfie have the anti-contamination?
Lord, there's.
Wolfie's got different things. Because now that Wolfie's here, she might be able to do something about it. Or Zeph. Zeph could poison him.
Do I see Zeph come in?
Perception check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Well, I just said
8 plus 4 is 12.
Zeph usually doesn't make a big racket coming in.
I mean, and he would be behind me, and I'm pretty big.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, so I don't know if. Right, because he didn't know where we were going, so he was just following.
You see
Okay.
Wolfie.
Belny does not have anything. Let me check Wolfie.
Ah, where have you been?
So she's checking her spell.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Yeah,
If I have something, it's not ready.
That's right.
So okay.
I can use purge contamination.
Would that work? Because
Yeah.
That'll work.
Okay.
That'll-
so if we can sober him up, I will gladly go because somebody needs to stay here with the others.
I walk over to Ironkill, put my hand on his forehead, and say, "Be healed."
Be healed.
So, and
You darn tin can! It took me all day to get that! Ah,
so
I don't have enough!
it's like it's he purged the contamination by making you pee it all out.
Pee and puke.
No, you just
I start going toward the water.
No. I'm gonna turn you toward a corner
Yeah,
somewhere
there's-
that is
there's-
not the
there's-
water.
There's some nice little
Yeah.
ravines and holes through there.
Yeah, a few dark areas. None of us want to
So
see you pee.
It's like you're
Oh
it's like you're
God.
it's like you're covered in sweat. Like it's like literally just it purged it out of you. Had to go somewhere.
That's
somehow.
terrible. Why would you ever do that to a person?
So, let's. So,
We need you to
I
stay
just basically
behind.
blasted you with a handful of holy water in the face.
It's not Orvish holy water. That would have made me feel better.
What is it called?
That's,
Decontaminated.
yeah.
purge.
Purge.
You gotta go out somewhere with a blood alcohol level that level.
I know to you exactly what I know exactly what you're feeling, and I done it to myself. So
And peed all over a barbarian.
Sweat pee. It just came out.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna thank Sir Charles and say, Einkiel, we need you to stay here and protect the. Does it offend them for them to be called commoners?
No,
These are grove people.
Yeah, they're followers of you.
Yeah, but is the word commoner offensive? I wouldn't
Just-
think so, is it? To protect these people as we go.
What do you mean, these people? No.
So let me get this straight. You want to go on an adventure and you want me to guard the weaklings?
Yes.
Huh. Why didn't you say so?
Okay.
Hey, when you come back, I need another barrel of ale.
We may be able to take care of that, yes. So,
There is a like sounds coming from the forge chamber.
What's
Very,
that?
very, very loud. Yeah, it's like where the forge is.
and we're the ones who put him
Not
there,
the Timberwall.
right? We're the ones who put him in there to get better.
Yeah.
So we know he's in there.
Yeah, like so Sir Charles is going to go look.
Yep.
Oh, Sir Charles, do me a Constitution check to see if you're possibly frightened.
Oh,
All
great.
right. And
I'm just gonna say
disturbed.
you're disturbed. You probably in your mind feel that you might want more people to come over there with you.
I'm gonna take my horn out and blow the horn.
So not to toot your own horn, but okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go,
Yeah. So
and Wolfie will go with me.
figure. So what's Zeph do? Zeph's not going.
I don't know anything about it, so I don't know what that is.
Well, you've been
Well,
around
we
him.
don't either.
I've never heard him blow a horn.
We haven't either, but it must
Yeah.
mean something.
The horn. Does Imberwall go after the horn?
I don't know. Where's Emberwall?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kill.
I can kill the other one.
The other E-dwarf.
The other one.
Where are you going? What is that?
So they're going after. So you just follow suit since there's a very, very loud horn. That's not... Constitution checks, everybody.
Is it for being frightened?
Possibly. Well, Sir Charles does not have to.
But if that's what it is, I have
Yes.
advantage,
Yes.
so I need to.
Okay.
Okay.
To whether or not you're frightened or more like disturbed.
So, who am I
I was
on?
down with the sickness.
Goddamn.
Let me do Wolfie.
Oh, you want that? You want-
21.
Okay. So
I'm gonna do Wolfie first because I'm on her screen.
you're more angry by the flames.
19 for Wolfie,
So
and
Wolfie readies her primal savagery.
and Constitution. 15 for Bellamy.
Okay. Now, Belly readies her shillelagh. Because from the flames is an old acquaintance of your all's
Great.
coming up out of the flames.
I thought that turd. Wait. How can he be in the shrine?
This is not the grove.
It's not the grove.
Right, but how can he be in the shrine?
They
Because
didn't
it's
cast the spells here for that.
right, but people have been.
The other side. This is just a big old forge. No one's really done anything over there.
And we
Maybe-
already knew
I'm
his
glad you knew
methods
what
in
I was
there.
thinking
Might
because I
need-
couldn't get it out.
Someone might want to change that problem here someday.
Yeah, apparently.
Because it's a very, very large chamber, including this section used to be the Lich Lair, so probably not the nicest of places either. Some people have pointed that out before. So
More than once.
more than so
More
there's
than once.
yeah. So before you as your friend,
Biden pulled out.
Did he really?
Biden pulled out.
oh,
yeah.
well, we won't talk about politics. I'm
No. I'm just. My wife messaged
No.
me.
So that one statement they probably could take the video down. Anyway, so you all come in and you see a very large figure. Who here has seen this figure before? I know Belny has.
Well, that might be
No, it was
For
Sonny.
Sir Charles.
Yeah. It's like,
So,
That's it.
yep, just us.
So before you all stands the ninth keeper. Because he didn't give you his name.
No, he refused.
Well,
He refused.
I would say what in the nine hells is that, but I'm pretty sure it's from the nine hells.
So it looks just like it's like little dwarf. I am the ninth.
Oh. Why are you here?
It's like I have been tasked to be your guide. It's like
Huh?
it's like all the deities and all those idiots that does stuff always breaking the rules and worrying about following the laws and the correct things. It's like us demons. You know, we sort of invented the don't follow the rules thing, and you know it's worked out pretty well for us demons in the past. So while the deities can't come here, it's like my portal to the hells works just fine. The problem is, it's like no souls are coming from this realm that should be coming to this realm, or coming to my realm because of this blasted interference by the moron that caused this. So,
And who is it that caused this?
sadly, I have to follow a few guidelines.
Since
He
when?
doesn't like saying the word rules, but there are some beings that even I do not care to offend. So I have been instructed for a favor, a very good favor, to help you all where others cannot. So apparently, I don't know why anyone would want to do this. I am to help give you a clue where this portal is.
It's not the one in the castle, is it? I helped make that one.
Like, you're not good enough to make this portal there, little fella.
Oh.
With the emphasis lowercase l. Okay. Zeph's handing out probably packets of salt or whatever. It's like with him.
Okay, so what's this hint?
The hint. It's like there once was a little dragon who thought he could fly too close to the sun. But all he did was get flown into the flames. So
Oh, crap.
even though fire emits a lot of brightness, but it casts a deep, deep shadow. Some might even call it a deep darkness. And with that, have fun.
You know, with him showing up here like that, and him using the word dragon and fire, and it's only making me think of that place we went to with the dragons and the shadow beast.
Wrong.
Well, that's what he says.
Did you say run?
He said wrong.
Oh.
But that's what he says. That's the first thing that would come to Einkill's mind. That's the
That's
only
true.
association he has.
It's true. And the demon, that's the demon talking to you.
Yeah.
Wrong. He's in your head.
Ah! The hell? But I'm sober.
That's why it's able to get into your head.
Well, I can rule out the West. Apparently, he can't break the rules, but he can tell me when I'm wrong.
Correct. Remember, he likes tormenting. A dwarf would like where this portal is.
Ah, is it in a mountain? I'm sitting there talking to myself, you guys.
Yeah, you all can't hear him.
Oh, we can't hear him?
He's talking to himself. It's not coming to each one. So, what are Bellamy's thoughts? So,
Bellamy's not really sure. Because I wrote it down. Here, baby, where do you want that moved? Is that better?
No, she was
no,
just
she.
trying.
See, this is.
Well, she was trying to get it off that
No, she's
earlier,
trying
so
to
then
fluff
they
it to where-
switched.
She just wanting to fluff it up.
Yeah,
Ow, fluff.
that's exactly. That's what.
There, go, baby. Go back.
So,
Go back. It's
I
okay.
think-
So, here, what are my thoughts?
I don't think Sir Charles. Bellamy's our only hope.
Oh, we're screwed.
So,
This is when you
A
roll the
little
dice.
dragon that flew too close to the sun, and then
Dragon
And got thrown into the flame.
casts a big
flame.
shadow.
and it cast a big shadow.
Yes. And then,
The only little dragon I've seen that may have flew too close to sun, got hit by fire, was the dragon fight. And as far as casting a big shadow, there's the Underdark.
do an insight, Sir Charles.
14.
14. Now you being a paladin know that demons and devils do like to torment people. So you're hunting through lots of your thoughts and memories. But it's like,
does it have to be a portal? It has to be a portal that we've been to?
yes.
That room that...
No.
My character's never been there.
I know.
Is it the room that gives us all the
I'm
bad
gonna go have a
memories
cigarette
that
so
we
I
didn't
don't
want to
ruin
stay
this.
in?
You're close.
I've been going like.
Yeah, you're close.
I can't
That's
get
not a
again
portal
this.
there, but in that room, you're close. It's like
Think?
I'm thinking!
I know. So
I knew where the portal was whenever he first mentioned it last week. And I'm like, yep, I know exactly where it's at.
But
Of
there's
course
not a
you do.
portal
You already
there.
went through one in there.
you can roll history if you want.
I just hope we don't get stuck where you're at.
You are.
We gotta go get you and bring you back.
We do. We're going to have to have him.
Quit metagaming. Yes, shut up.
It just.
Sadly. 16.
16. You remember a flashback of a great platinum dragon
Yeah, in that room we were all standing here.
Yeah, you all. That's right. You're all.
Yeah.
You're standing through, and you remember seeing this angelic being cast Bahamut into the flames.
Yes.
And coming out.
Because we were all there because we had been in the room.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then we came.
Yes. And what's near it?
What book would that have been in?
Oh, that's a long.
Always a long time.
That's long. I thought, but
Probably book 2. Maybe.
But really, like what?
It's fun.
What
Just,
you think because it's been. You know where it is. It's like.
Can my innate memory just take us there without
it's been too
this
long.
part of me needing to know where I'm going?
Your innate memory, it's been way too long. You don't have the ability.
Hey,
I'm just
shush! Let the DM
I
decide.
know it's like, but you didn't roll bad on your on your history, so you're remembering the flashback thanks to Lightbringer. You know, you all had to help Lightbringer, and like he did something, like he had done something, and you all had tried to help him, and ended up in this vision. Keep thinking. But like, what did you all do to Lightbringer? What happened to him?
Might as well pause. Well, he ended up dying.
No, but like
way before that.
Oh,
Was
that's
I
a
there?
book 2.
No.
Yeah,
This was
he
before-
said I was the only hope, and that's
This-
not a good
this
thing.
was before you even started playing.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Was it before or after Slick found the code that told us Nightbreak?
It was around that time.
Wait.
That was after.
Yeah, that was after.
Nightbreak was after it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Nightbreak hadn't even hit the game yet.
Mm-mm.
My trees are on fire, so that's when they messed up my land. She wants to know. Oh, that's the queen. So where were we during this? The Mind Flayer is there, so it was before that. Because Omni's book was there.
Yeah, because Omni was there. Omni.
That's why I couldn't. You did pause it, didn't
Nope, we're
No.
still
Oh,
going.
Lord. I told you it's going to take a minute, so you might as well pause this.
So it's okay. So, it could be even in her first book.
you? Yeah, possibly. It would either be at the end of the first or beginning of the second.
The Elder Brains. Was it before that? Omni's book shows what had happened, the Good Light versus the Mind Flayer. Sir Lightbringer tells us that everything we see is a lie. He ran and grabbed Slick, and then everything disappeared because it was an illusion. Before or after?
Don't remember on that.
No, it's,
I mean, it might be.
We go toward the dungeon. Sir Lightbringer feels something evil.
11-5.
Mulaney and Leona, so my cat and my lion refused to go in there. I stayed outside the door. On this one, you called your familiar and your owl appeared. Was this when we found the lost legends of time? The great sad lost forest, lost tower from previous generations. Was Giselle part of it?
Giselle was around.
Okay, so I'm getting there. Because he had been talking to Giselle, but she wouldn't tell him everything. I got pulled up to the
baby's
astral
poop, by the way.
plane. Oh, yay! Princess Ava. Okay, let me see. Are the unicorns involved?
No.
Before or after?
Maybe before.
So this
Then
is
it's probably book 1.
so It was.
Sir
It was
Lightbringer
under. It,
feels evil surrounding him. The gnome's life force go into the mind flayer.
okay.
With the way you ride, I didn't know if it'd be 1 or 2. I was thinking it'd be 2.
It might be too, but
I just went
That's the
backwards
one.
through 2.
So it's 1.
yeah, I thought it was
Azod's intellect devourer is still on the ship. So is it before the ship?
after.
After the ship?
Was it after this?
Well, there's the ship, and I just
Right.
finished.
Because you all didn't find the lost city.
My animals
Until
have been
after
guarding
the
the
Mind Flayers,
queen,
right?
so Omni could go get Sir Charles. Well, Sir Charles is in book 3. Okay, this is book 1. Just kidding. The king asked us to go save the unicorns.
It's after
That's not
that.
book 1. That's 10-2.
This is book 1. This is book 2.
What month it was 2?
Book 2 was 10/12.
Didn't you have something before?
Book 1
October?
ran into book 2.
Yeah, she didn't start at the very beginning.
Yeah, but she didn't start in October. She started
No, my
before
first date was August 13th. But I was working my way backwards from the book. Do I need to work frontwards?
I would say
Fine.
it'd be
Hags,
Because it was after.
Seth and the little
It was
boy.
after-
right there is
It was after-
September, so I think it was in September.
Yeah, because it was after Jenny started playing too. Pretty
So we found Seth. He wanted to go fight with us.
fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
fast.
Drew tried to bring something out.
Let me see her volume 2 while she's looking.
This
She
is
just looked
2.
at 2.
I know that. I want to look.
But I may have
I don't think
skipped
it's
2.
3.
I'm gonna stop recording.